tag everybody? No, you didn't.
I did.
How'd you tag everybody that fast?
Because
He types
I have
really
lightning
fast.
fingers.
It's scary.
Did you tag everybody that I put in there that wanted to
No,
be tagged?
I didn't.
That's what I was saying.
Oh.
Do I end this one then?
Look, these are all the tags you're supposed to do.
Damn it. $13. It's building up, Mike. It's a little too late.
Just start. Okay. They're gonna be mad that they didn't get tagged.
Yeah, you better fucking. Told you I was gonna be mad.
Oh man,
Who did you tag? Did
I
tag? Because they're all gonna get mad that they didn't get tagged.
We're all mad.
You didn't tag
everyone's
nobody.
angry. I tagged myself.
Oh, you ass.
How do you go live from a laptop?
I don't know. Yeah, how did you do
You're
it?
not gonna be able to because you're covering your.
No, I know, but how?
Oh, it's super easy.
We're ending this feed.
No, don't end mine because. Oh wait. No, you can't end mine because mine's the only one that white people can see because you didn't bother to tag on you.
I did tag you.
Okay, what about everybody else though?
I'm not friends with everyone else.
He's not.
Clean it up.
So everyone that's following Mater's live feed. No one wants to add me on Facebook, but I just want to tell you guys Mike's live feed is going to end, and the real one's going to start right now. The last Kichita. And I just wanted to introduce you guys to Angry Bird. Come here. I was gonna try to do the impersonation, but I can't. Down swollen. Did I get that on point, Jimmy? I try to do I try to get your impersonation down.
You have to do it through something?
You just gotta speak from your heart. You can't be around.
Oh.
So it's on there. You gotta go under okay. It's just gonna take a while. Internet is, and I don't know if you guys had caught the live feed earlier on with Stan. We had been down at Cheyenne River at
Here,
their
there's a whole
at their powwow, the powwow grounds, and we went down there. We also visited with Joy, and where the powwow grounds, the teepees and the yurts and whatever structures that we have, they're not going to be put inside the powwow grounds. It's going to be on the fence line along there. There's also electricity and warm showers. Chairman Fraser is standing behind it fully, and we're working on trying to get people out there. I don't know if a lot of the water protectors out here understand that that's a safe haven for a lot of our folks. So we're just trying to put that word out there. Family, we are. And we also caught up with my brother Stephen Jeffrey. Just put the call out to let people know that there is a safe spot for you, and this is going to be the blueprint for your transition, or just trying to be around people who can give you the moral support and whatnot. It's going to be a good start, fresh start, is what I should say. My feed?
Yeah.
Okay, how does Mike look? How does Mater look? Does he still look like what'd you say, SpongeBob? You say SpongeBob?
Pixelated, like
Pixelated?
SpongeBob. And then we sound like we're all underwater.
So earlier we went through the BIA checkpoint, and they handed us these sheets. Do we have a copy of that
Yeah, it's
paper?
on our page.
No, I mean like physically in hand right now.
No.
Okay, so they handed us some. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
There's a photo posted on With Stand with Wolves of the notice that we got. It basically says that we're trespassing, and I'm not sure what the dates are on that. They just put it out today, and it's going to be valid for a year from today. And there's a number that we can call if we have any questions, which we probably do and should. I don't know. Let me pull it up here.
Mine wouldn't even start up. This is weak connection, bad connection. I'm ending it right now.
Fine looking. You dirty dog, you.
Individuals unlawfully occupying the subject property had 10 days to show cause why BIA should not find them in trespass. As of today, there are still unauthorized persons residing on this trust tract. Blah, blah, blah. Therefore, all unauthorized persons still residing on tract blah, blah, blah are hereby directed to vacate the property immediately. Failure to do so will result in said persons removed from the property. And this trespass notice will remain in effect for the conduct identified herein for the period of 1 publication.
I'm shutting mine down. I'm
Is yours
closing
still
my
up?
Wi-Fi. I shut it down. I shut mine down and closing my Wi-Fi because I'm wondering if maybe we're all sucking up too much Wi-Fi. So if we close down and we just let one go, maybe that'll work.
Shut it down.
But I mean, maybe check yours to see if yours is working because yours looks pretty good right now.
Everyone's saying that the broadcast is interrupted.
No, it's. I don't know. You guys gotta tell the camp that this fight is over with. But yes, everybody with all the post-traumatic stress everybody has, everything we all went through by living together for the last couple of half a year or whatever, that we gotta have someplace to talk and feel your hurt, your pain, which I know everybody feels. But also, you guys got to remember, we cannot fight Mother Nature. Mother Nature even telling us to get off that. We got to listen to it. But then, for other people, that they got to understand why the reason why they came to the camps, is because they wanted to have a fresh start, and they wanted the world to know what right and wrong what Mother Earth was telling them. Everybody knew what the calling was. Just work with the people that are trying to help one another, and find themselves for. Because you gotta, I don't know, you gotta understand that. Yeah, it's hard. We miss our families. We missed our love, new families we found, we made. But also, you guys, you can't win every battle in life. We can still believe what we're standing for and keep standing for it. But also understand that these people are trying to help you guys move to a safe place, get this and other things done, and be yourself. Look at yourself. That's the main goal. I think everybody has to look within themselves to find out what their callings are and what it's for. Because I met a lot of beautiful people and stuff that made me understand that, hey, you're never alone in life. Even though you feel alone, you're never alone. You always got somebody that cares about you. And which is true, but a lot of people are scared to admit for help. But when you need help, and I'm going to focus on that, because for what I'm going through, I need a lot of help. It's going to be hard, but And also that I also know that I got a true family that will stand behind me, no matter what's what, because we all believed in the same thing. So I just tell everybody, remember your family, but remember for these people are trying to help you. Give them that chance to help you. Don't send them away.
Oh.
And there's still Kichitas are still standing here yet. He don't even. So Mike, you know.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've said this before. I was the first one in our private meetings. Hey, we've lost our strategic position here. We should go somewhere else. We this and that. Out of the tent, saying no.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
So how is it? Anyways,
He's talking from his feelings.
my
He's in his
question,
feelings right
my question is, but yet somehow I end up being the last one in there. How did that end up working?
This is Julie.
Well, that'd be a hard one to quench.
It's for
Other people, and we never did put ourselves ahead of anybody else. We always told ourselves we were equal, no matter who we are, and learning how and you know what's going on, if it's right or wrong. You also believe in that within yourself that you put yourself to be the last. You're gonna always stay to be, and that's a feeling that we never felt before in our lives, that how we're accomplishing something with ourselves, that people always used to look down on us about things. I don't know. I feel wonderful with my new family, and when I talk to people that I'm meeting new people. And like you're the same way. Us guys are always just kind of clicked that. It wasn't never about us. It's never will be about us. It's just that we finally grew enough voice cuts to stand up and say, hey, this is wrong. We got to stop it. We got to make Mother Earth realize her calling that says she wants help. She's tired. She's bleeding to death. Or she's getting robbed. You know, you got to, and we got to keep standing up for her, because without people taking a look at how we're destroying it and what we're doing to destroy it, and everybody keeps a closed eye to it, there won't be nobody here. I still believe that. And like us, we look at humanity as people and all the abuse and stuff that was thrown at us. We care for these people, even though we only see them probably once, twice, here and there. But they're like us. We all bleed. We all hurt. We all got feelings. You know, and people need help. And we ain't the smartest people in the world. But then we all work from our feelings. We all work from our heart. That's why I always say, if you feel your heart, if your heart feels right, it can't be wrong. You're the protector of the protectors. That's why you're the last one here.
That's why you don't like Kishita.
No, I mean, actually, I said that as a joke. Sure. But
Uncle, you're
I was the first one trying to get everybody to leave in the camp. So it's like, it's almost ironic how that works. But, you know, I mean, the reality is, a lot of the other Kichita, they were, you know, they well, like yourself, Angry Bird, very serious restrictions keeping you from there, you know. A lot of the others, you know, they're either locked up, or they also have serious restrictions, or are also at very, very high risk of persecution. And that's actually the truth of that, is because they were actually the ones that were putting themselves in the most danger first. which is why they're the ones that are, you know, getting hit the hardest with stuff. You know, so it's not.
But we all understood that it was never about the gain or accomplishments of what people are saying we're doing, getting this, getting that, losing a family that we met from people that we never even knew before, and dealing with that hurt from the family and people is pretty sad and scary. And I know a lot of people have got this post-traumatic stress and stuff from having a good family and then having it taken away just like that because somebody don't like it, you know. And me, I think it's a reaction from post-traumatic stresses. I ain't very smart, but I know it has to really do something that affects your life a lot, and it does. I don't know how to deal with it, but I keep looking back at all the good times we had, the smiles, the laughter, all us guys just loving each other and giving hugs and cornbread in the middle of 30 below zero and stuff, just living together as a happy family. And me, it baffles me. How come us guys as individuals made a great thing out of not knowing total strangers, but made a good living and everybody happy, not fighting one another. Just living together in harmony. That's what the world should live like. But to make the other people understand is hard. And that's something we're going to carry with us no matter what, is that we had a voice. We still got a voice. But they're finding ways to not let us have that voice anymore. But, you know, it's just got to overcome and achieve. But me, from what I learned in this last, while I was here, I learned how to show what love was. And I always tell everybody, I never knew what love was. I was scared of it. But now I ain't afraid to see somebody that I know, give them a that I do love them. Because we're in the same agreement with everything else. Like you and me, wasn't for people threatening our lives and trying to do harm to us. It's a bond. It's something that you can't ask for in a book. You can't ask for on TV, or you can't be taught it. It's something that you got to live through. That makes us such a great brotherhood in a family, because we all felt that bad pain that we all knew was wrong. And we're going to remember each other for the rest of our lives, no matter how long we them, you know. Because I know when we go back out and face the real world again, that's a terrible place.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle that. I don't
That is
think I'm going
gonna
to
be
be
hard.
able to handle
You
it.
will be confused or lost. I just like go back to finding wherever my sacred fire is inside and tuning into that, because I think that that's what really all of this prepared us is for going back into that outside world. And like, how do we like apply the lessons that we learned now and give all that love that was given to us, all that healing that was offered to us back to the earth, back to the world, back to everyone that feels strong enough to let go of their like daily routine and free themselves and be able to live the way we have for the last several months.
So I didn't think of it that way. Like I don't know, I just thought I was going to go gather myself and just go right back out.
Well, I mean,
I've got-
everywhere's home now,
Yeah.
right? We made this our home, and then when you go back to your home, that's your home.
Okay.
We'll always be spreading the
What
message.
is a home? That's
I
the
don't know.
question.
Home is
What
where
is
the
a
heart
home?
is.
To-
Where the heart is.
Two things. I don't know what safe means anymore, and I don't know
Well, see, a lot of us guys. What's yours? What's your
Definition of a home? It's family. People that are family. whether it's no matter what it is, anything that bonds people together, that's what home is, because that bond creates family. You don't have to be related to somebody through blood. You don't even have to be the same race as them. You don't have to be the same belief system as them. You don't have to be the same religion. You don't have to be the same anything. That was what happened to Sheti Shikoi. All these different people came from all different parts. They all came from something else. But when they were there, we all bonded into family. And wherever that family is, that's what home is. So when I go back out into the outside world, and I go through the streets or go to the store or go about my daily business or work, and I realize that I'm surrounded by people that I don't feel that family bond with, it's going to feel like I'm so far away from home. It's not going to matter where I'm at. It doesn't matter where I go. Without that structure anymore, nothing will ever feel like home to me.
But you're going to keep looking for it.
And you do.
You keep looking for it. And in life, everybody just came in. It's so baffling. It's just still so mind confusing to me that, geez, I'm scared of people in the first place. But yet I found so many people I love and ain't afraid to tell them that. And sit there and be able to talk to people that you don't know and have that feeling of caring and loving is something to me that no money in the world or things can ever take that away from me again or ever show me what I felt. I love my family, my blood family. I love them very much too. But our family was high, this, that. And the family I met down here showed me affection, showed me what it was to don't be afraid to let that out, let that feeling of affection out to other people. And to me, that was something I know how to give that affection now, and that caring for people is making me feel good. But now, out of circumstances, I gotta be by myself again, and that scares the hell out of me. Because without you guys, I'm lost. I'm another little wild animal, wild soul running around lost. And by talking with you guys makes me feel good. Makes me feel that how my life in this world wasn't just thrown away for nothing. You guys showed me what it was to be somebody, be something. And we ain't no greater than one another. We ain't no different than others. We got to start looking within our feelings and finding our feelings within ourselves. And then we all had that same feeling. We all had that same bond, that same thing that you only get when you go to war, when you're with your comrades. Just not because your life and death's on the line all the time. And even here, that's what it felt like sometimes.
It wasn't. Too when you talk about like when going to war, that cause it sure felt like it wasn't how we fought side by side together, but it was also how within that camp we lived. We lived side by side too, and that was the more powerful part. I believe to me, what was inside that camp. You know, we used to sing and drum every single night and do it like late. You know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, because people just didn't want to stop. And they would dance, and everything was shared. You know, nobody took nothing from nobody. You know, so we could have never, ever had a frontline action. We could have never, ever had DAPL over us. We could have never, ever had Morton County every year find us if we would have just, lived there. And that's what it seemed like to me. It gave me a firsthand experience as to how our ancestors lived and what it must have been like.
It was a sacred. To me, it was a sacred.
Yeah.
Because we had the new technology to do things and stuff, but then yet we lived in the old way, the way the people lived,
Together.
off the land together in harmony, without your squabbles, your fights. And like me, every guy that went through that gate, they all had a past. But when they went through that gate, they threw the past away and started a new life. And to me, that's what a lot of people I met done. But then what was amazing, a lot of people I talked to that went through those gates, they stayed up for 2 days, 3 days straight because they thought they was going to miss something. To me, I said, they ain't on drugs or anything like that. But people that, you just something about you that you didn't want to sleep because you thought you was going to miss something. And what is that you missed? You missed that love and that affection, that music, that beautiful harmony that people all have inside us. But maybe it takes something like that to bring it out, and that's what that ground in those camps done for people. It made them feel alive again. Made them show them that what their best knowledge, what they knew or learned and knew how to do. They didn't ask to get paid for it. They just went out and said, "Hey, I'm a builder," so they just went and start building things. I'm a giver, so this one will start giving things out, handing things out for donations. Hey, I'm a good cook, so they just went over there and started cooking. Nobody was really told what to do, but they just automatically went and done the best they can do. And it's nice to be able to call it a safe place to live, someplace. Because we're missing something inside us. Our hearts are all heavy. We all cry when we see each other now. Instead of laughing with joy or tears, we all got tears of sadness. But we gotta, like you said, we gotta try to harness what we learned, and people, so people can go show other people that, hey, there's a way of living that's in harmony, and show that to other people, that harmony is something that it ain't written about in books that much. It ain't preached about it that much. Living with people, we gotta let other people know that, hey, we felt something that to me is awesome, very awesome. And I'd love to show it to other people what we felt and learn how, but you can't plan anything to what you love, and so you got to learn from it.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're part of something else's plan.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's what it seemed like.
But then we all felt that love.
But like the best part is that and have that sense of home and have that sense of safety. So now we all built it up. We built it up in those tiny little camps, those giant camps, and now it's all dispersed, and now we can go anywhere.
I'm gonna feel so strange going anywhere. When I
But
go
then
home,
you're gonna find, somebody familiar if you go in the right direction.
when I go home and just in normal conversation, like with just the people from the town that I live in, I one thing I see myself doing is, people will maybe talk about current events or something like that, and somebody will mention, "Oh, did you hear about this?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, I didn't." "Oh, well, I saw it on the news last night." As soon as somebody says that, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, yeah."
Experience.
Yeah, it's not. What Standing Rock was pretty much is the blueprint of how people should live. And I think what Jimmy and Mike and Julie and everyone else was just trying to about our community, and you're heard, and that no one. So I want to remind everyone after hearing all this tonight, Cheyenne River.
Setting up a place for everybody to heal, and you know, because you can't just send thousands of people out nowhere and not you know, that's just like telling a bunch of people they were never worthless. They always had something to offer to this world. And they showed it to us total strangers. And that was the crime and violence and stuff. There ain't no city in there that could have matched whatever you
Peacefulness.
The peacefulness.
Yeah.
What? How many people lived together in all those months without them kind of crimes, violence? You tell me what city can say, hey, we lived there. What? Nobody ever died or got shot.
Yeah.
Within that amount of time. You know, it's that you.
Rare. Yeah,
But and then you learn so many different cultures. You learn so many different religions. You learn so many different songs. And to me, that's never going to be replaced. It's going to be hard to try to replace it. You can't hide from your feelings, because if you want to hide from your feelings, it's going to eat you up inside.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not just limited to the folks on the ground. It's also to the people who have been out there watching, and the people on the ground, and the people around you. Like I said, Standing Rock was the blueprint of how we should live. Complete strangers met complete strangers and became family. Complete strangers helped each other out. Get to know your neighbors and, you know, understand that everyone has a role to play in this world and that you can contribute in one way or another. So I think that's pretty much what we were trying to touch base on. And thank you guys for standing with Standing Rock. We're going to end this live feed right now. Anyone else have anything to say?
you can sing a song.
Yep.
Oh, mother, what shall we do? We are lost and we are confused. Please show us the right path to choose. Oh, mother, what have to your wound? How can people be so blind? Without clean water, there is no life. Now is the time to stop the pipelines. Oh, mother, I hope you can see. We will always stand up for you, even until the very end. That song was written by this really beautiful sister named Lauda. She wrote it at camp. I think that if everyone shares all the songs that we learned here, the world will really know all the all together. And I know it's something really special.
I'm so baffled, trying to find out how are we going to be able to live with that happiness we all felt and everything.
We can't stay away from each other for too long. Everyone I've been telling, I'm like, if it's more than 2 months, it's too long.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, I can't imagine being away for like 4 months. I just
Can you imagine what normal time is?
Nobody ever knew what time of day it was.
no.
Time's been so weird this whole time. Like a day
Yeah.
feels like a week, feels like a month.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
We didn't live off of time. We didn't
Yeah.
live off the day. We didn't ever care what time or day it was. Or we never even thought of it.
We didn't, the only thing we cared about was where the sun was at.
Yeah,
We
And
didn't-
if it was out,
we're running real short on
yeah,
sunlight.
we,
So, speaking of time,
we were living on
my battery is dying. and there's not much time left on my phone.
Because they're all gonna get mad that they didn't get tagged.
We're all mad.
You didn't tag
Everyone's
nobody.
angry. I tagged myself.
Oh, you ass.
How do you go live from a laptop?
I don't know. Yeah, how did you do
You're
it?
not gonna be able to because you're covering your.
No, I know, but how?
Oh, it's super easy.
We're ending this feed.
No, don't end mine because. Oh wait. No, you can't end mine because mine's the only one that my people can see because you didn't bother to tag us.
I did tag you.
Okay, what about everybody else though?
I'm not friends with everyone else.
He's not.
Clean it up.
Did you tag everybody? No, you didn't.
I did.
How'd you tag everybody that fast?
Because
He types
I have
really
lightning
fast.
fingers.
It's scary.
Did you tag everybody that I put in there that wanted to
No,
be tagged?
I didn't.
That's what I was saying.
Do I end this one then?
Look, these are all the tags you're supposed to do.
Damn it. $13. It's building up, Mike. It's a little too late.
Just start. Okay. They're gonna be mad that they didn't get tagged.
Yeah, you better fucking. Told you I was gonna be mad.
Oh man, can't.
Who did you tag? Did you...
I-
tag?
It's just gonna take a while. Internet is, and I don't know if you guys had caught the live feed earlier on with Stan. We had been down at Cheyenne River at
Here, live
There.
stream. There's a whole
at their powwow, the powwow grounds, and we went down there. We also visited with Joy, and where the powwow grounds, the teepees and the yurts and whatever structures that we have, they're not going to be put inside the powwow. So everyone that's following Mater's live feed, no one wants to add me on Facebook, but I just want to tell you guys, Mike's live feed is going to end, and the real one's going to start right now. The last Kichita. And
So sweet.
I just wanted to introduce you guys to Angry Bird. Come here. I was gonna try to do the impersonation, but I can't. Down zone. Did I get that on point, Jimmy? I try to do I try to get your impersonation down.
You have to do it through something?
You just gotta speak from your heart. You can't be around.
Oh.
So it's on there. You gotta go under